everybody. It's Monday night, Martin Luther King Jr. Day. I did not have work today. I had tweeted that I was going to make this video, and so here I am making this video. This video is going to be about the mental aspects of losing weight. As most of you know, I hope, or are figuring out along this weight loss journey, is that weight loss is not just about exercise and eating healthy. It really has to do with your mindset on, not just believing in yourself, but retraining yourself out of old bad habits. Something that I talked about on my old channel when I was Anxiety Blog is I talked about my issues with food. I hate talking about this because I feel weak and I feel kind of pathetic when I talk about it because to me it's sort of gross. But I'm going to share it with you because maybe there's somebody out there who can identify with me and who feels the same way that I do. And it's okay, and we can work through them. I am working through them now, especially on this weight loss journey. I'm being forced to work through them. I love fast food. I love it. It's gross. I know it's gross. They put so many gross things in there, but it doesn't matter because up here, it gives me happy feelings, I guess. I eat for comfort. When I first moved down here to San Diego, I didn't have any friends. All I had was Gary, and he would go to work, and I would go to school, and then as soon as I got out around 11 in the morning, I would have nothing to do. So I'd usually get in my car, and I'd go to a drive-thru. And, Gary had been trying to help me eat healthy, so in a way I was being secretive, and I would hide this fast food eating binges, as I would call them. I'd go through a drive-thru, I'd get fast food, and I'd go and I'd park somewhere in my car, and I'd eat the food, usually really fast. That's another issue that I have with food that I'm working on, is I would just scarf it down. A lot of food, a whole combo from McDonald's, plus I'd get something extra, like an extra hamburger or chicken nuggets or something. A lot of food, and I'd shove it down, just eat it really quick. How was I even enjoying it? And then as soon as I was done, sometimes I would go to another fast food place and get more food. How many calories was I consuming in 1 hour, I would always pay with cash. I never wanted Gary to know that I was buying this food. I would always find a dumpster or a trash can and throw my trash away so Gary wouldn't see the evidence. And I did this almost on a daily basis. I wouldn't always eat that much, but I was probably consuming fast food at least once or twice a day. He would come home and maybe we'd have fast food that night, I've always been an emotional eater. Always. And even now, it goes and, it's up here that I'm working on. When I have a bad day at work, or I'm upset with something that's happening around here, me and Gary aren't getting along or something, I turn to food for comfort. And a lot of times, if it was me and Gary are having a fight or something, I get in my car and I leave because I don't want to be around here. Where do I go? Drive-thru. I'd go get food and I'd stuff my face. Bad day at work, even, not lately, not since the first of the year. I'm going to tell you, I've made so much progress since the first of the year. But, even a few months ago, when I would have a bad, stressful day at work, on my lunch break, I would go hit a fast food place and, and eat. I was eating fast food at least, like I said, once or twice a day. So when I told you guys that I really wanted to start slow with my weight loss, cutting out my fast food every day, it's a big deal, believe it or not. It's not an addiction, but it's definitely a problem, I guess I could say. I don't go and get multiple fast food as I used to. I don't hide it from Gary anymore. I don't even carry cash on me. Gary looks at our bank cards. He knows what I buy. He knows if I buy fast food. And I would usually be having to use my allotted like allowance money for 2 weeks. I was wasting it on fast food for so long. So since the new year, since January 1st, and since the journey started, I've probably had fast food maybe 3 or 4 times in like 18 days, and those times have never been by myself. I haven't bought fast food for myself at all with my card. Um, we've had it together for dinner one time. We hadn't gone to the store yet. And each time that I get this fast food, I'm making reasonable choices. Um, salad or grilled chicken, something healthy. So at least I'm staying away from the bad things that I was eating at these fast food places. Even though January 1st and I started at my highest weight ever, which was 289.5, I think I've made so much progress mentally, and maybe that has to do with dealing with my anxiety, because, emotional eating is eating sometimes because of my anxiety, So I think by dealing with my anxiety healthy and naturally, I've been dealing with my food issues as well. The main mental aspects of this losing weight is, for me, and my food issues, is eating when I'm hungry and not just because I'm bored or I'm emotional, or I'm trying not to use food to hide another feeling, I guess. Food is for when you're hungry. It's for when your body needs fuel. It's not because you're bored. It's not because you're sad. It's not because you're angry. It's not because anything except for you're hungry. That's what I'm trying to get up in my mind. So many people out there have issues with food, and it's mental. It's stuff we got to work on ourselves, When I'm driving home from work, what keeps me from pulling into a drive-thru? You guys don't even know that 2 blocks away down the street on the main road where we live, there is let me just count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. There's about 9 or 10 fast food places all in a row. Almost every single one is all in a row. What stops me from driving, from going there after work? I have to, in my mind, tell myself, you can do this. Go home. If you're hungry, have a snack at home. Half the time, I'm not even hungry. It's just habit now. It would just have been habit. But since the new year, I haven't done that. I haven't gone and got fast food for myself one time. So that's a goal to be proud of. That's me. I'm just letting you guys know. I'm not perfect. I never was. I never will be. And I'll probably always deal with those feelings of food. Because I've had them for so long. So I'm always going to be working on it. So if you have issues with food, if you are an emotional eater, if you use food to cover other feelings, it's okay, because you can work on it. I've just been trying to keep myself busy so I don't think about it, Replace food with something else. So that's what I've been working on, is eat when I'm hungry, not when I'm bored or emotional. It sounds silly, but it's what I need to do, because I can tell you that's one of the reasons I became overweight. Not only, was I not exercising, but eating fast food and not eating at home ever. So, alright. I'll probably talk to you guys later this week. Probably on Thursday I'll put out another night before the weigh-in video and let you know how things are going. Thank you to my new subscribers and my new friends. I have a few new subscribers and a few new friends. Again, you can follow me on Twitter, and I will talk to you guys later.